Nerds, the hauntingest time of the year is almost upon us. It's lurking in the shadows right around the corner, just outside of your periphery. It's waiting silently in the next dark room you're about to step into. And there's something across the room in the closet. It's whimpering. And it sounds familiar, but just slightly off. And through the soft cries, was that a laugh? But we have to find out, don't we? We have to make the hard decision to dive headlong into the horrors of the unknown, because that's what drives the plot, damn it. And if we were rational, it just wouldn't be the same. It just wouldn't be as fun. And that's what we like. And that's why today we're speaking about the unspeakable. We're learning about the unknowable, and we're describing the indescribable. Today, we're catching up on all the horrors that we've seen, and we're gibbering about all the terrifying stuff that we're excited's coming down the way.
1,
2,
3,
4.
Warning, this episode contains spoilers for Shiver Me Timbers and a lot of other really weird horror movies. You've been warned.
Welcome to episode 30 of The Hills Have Nerds, the only podcast that's recommended by 9 out of 10 terrifying whispering porcelain dolls that are always moving when you're not looking at them. I'm one of your hosts, Josh, and with me today is the horrifying Aaron.
Ha-ha! It was me all along.
And the hideously unnameable Lee.
Hello.
Hideous, nothing. Leave that handsome.
Yeah, the hideous.
It doesn't.
Stop there. The hideously.
The hideously. Yeah.
The beautiful resolution on that camera.
It does have the best camera out of all of us.
He does.
It's sad that it's like hit the hideously with the nice camera. Look how ugly he is. It's so sharp.
I always love the Jimmy Carr joke. He says, people on fat people on TV say, well, the camera adds 15 pounds. And he says, well, stop eating fucking cameras.
That's pretty good.
I apologize if I cough. I'm getting over COVID. I've been down in the dumps. Also, if any of you out there are waiting on the history of the Lord of the Rings Part 2, I promise you it is coming. It's gonna be in November, but it's coming. It is coming. We're trying to buy a house. It's a lot of stuff's happening. It's my fault, but it's coming. In the meantime, check out part 1. Check out Aaron's Gen Con recap. We got all kinds of stuff there for you to watch. All right, but what are we doing today, guys? What are we going to talk about? We're doing a media catch up, right?
I'm so glad you said it because I'd never know. I just don't.
Yeah. So
this is a fly by the seat of your pants sort of stuff. Like, what is Josh going to ask us to do? We're like Charlie's Angels. You're Charlie.
Yeah.
I just noticed, like, if
Bosco.
Boswell. Is it Boswell?
Boswell.
Boswell? Not you. You're Boswell. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can be.
Then who's Charlie?
Charlie's the guy on the voice recorder thing, like the speaker.
Okay.
You never really meet
Yeah.
Charlie.
Okay.
Yeah.
Charlie's Angles. I have no idea.
Anyway, today we're doing a little bit of a media catch up. We're wanting to put a kind of a spooky theme on it. We got Spooky Month coming up. October is a favorite time of the year here at the Hills Have Nerds. We love doing our horror themed episodes or spooky themed episodes around Halloween, around October, and this year's no different. We got some stuff coming down the line. I'm going to leave it as a surprise. We got a couple great episodes coming for you in October on that. But today we're going to talk about what we're excited in the media realm that's coming up. So what movies are we excited about? What gaming supplements, what have you, and then what have we been playing, reading, watching, stuff like that. So we're doing a little bit of a media catch up, a little bit of a what are we excited is coming. But yeah,
I just noticed that if I kind of sit up like this, it looks like I'm just a floating head.
Oh yeah, you're wearing the. And we're also recreating Bohemian Rhapsody video.
He's just a poor boy from a poor family.
Yeah, there you go.
Scaramouche. Oh, Lee wasn't there for
That was
for
gorgeous.
Columbus.
For
when
Columbus?
We went to when we went to that when you tricked me and Cody going into those two different
First
bars.
off, no, hold on. And our friends over at the Guard Tower, they're at the Guard Tower West and East, we love you guys. We miss you guys. Hope you guys are doing great if you're watching. And check them out on YouTube. Check them out on Twitch. The Guard Tower from Columbus, Ohio. No. So the first karaoke bar was my idea. The second one, James took us to that bar because he liked it and said that bar was not going to be super packed, and it turned out it was another karaoke bar. And
Conveniently.
Yeah. I love karaoke. It's amazing. We need to do a meet and greet, the Hills Have Nerds karaoke night, and have people come to all of our massive amount of fans out there listening come down.
Nobody wants to hear me karaoke.
I thought you did great. I thought you did amazing.
It was I did the I'm blanking out on the name of the song.
You
by
did
Cake.
Going the Distance by Cake.
Going the Distance.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was
I did in a very monotone. He's going the distance.
Did you get like more and more excited as you went?
He did not.
He's racing and pacing.
If anything, he got more uncertain of himself as he progressed through the song.
Racing, pacing.
You could hear it. You could hear the quivering in his voice. But speaking of quivering, who's got something to talk about? Let's see. Lee, it's been a while since you've been on. You've been out for a little bit, doing exciting things. We got.
Oh, it's so busy. Well, actually, you know what? How about this? You know what I'm excited to watch? Spooky Burley on YouTube.
Let's talk about Spooky. Let's plug the new YouTube channel.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if I've been on since we got monetized on that new channel. So
I don't know.
Yeah,
you mean the one day?
It's a
immediately.
Take a week, yeah. But we got monetized on our new channel, Spooky Burley. Yeah, I started playing some horror games, which is pretty cool. I wish I could say I shouldn't say that. I shouldn't say that. It'd be bad. I wish I could say I had more planned for Spooky Burley for October, but I'm like, let's see if we can survive. But something I actually do want to talk about and mention that I'm really excited about. We just got a new trailer for it recently. Is Welcome to Derry, the prequel show that's coming out on HBO. It launches the first episode October 26th, and I am stoked. I've only read like maybe 400 pages of the 1,200 page book or something crazy. But I enjoyed what I read of it. And I really like the old movie with Tim Curry. I like the new movie, the new couple of movies. I think it's a really cool concept. I was wondering like what drew me to that so much, but I was just looking, and the book came out in 1986. That's when I was born. Maybe there's something about that. Like I was growing up along those lines. So
coincidence? I think.
Yeah. So early 90s when Tim Curry did his thing, it scared the crap out of me, dude. And I'm actually just not inherently afraid of clowns. It's just maybe I'm inherently afraid of Tim Curry. Hello, Shelly. But I'm really excited about this prequel. I think the guy that played, I can't remember his name, but the guy that played Pennywise is back
Bill
as
Skarsgård.
Skarsgård.
Bill
Yes.
Skarsgård.
I heard Shelly go Skarsgård from the other.
Yeah, she just scared the hell out of me in the back. So if anybody noticed that, you would have just seen. So Mario, your cat, was in the floor, and then there's that dark. I'm pointing at the screen like you guys can see, but there's that dark door kind of over your left shoulder in the thing, and I just saw this pale hand. No offense, Shelly, kind of reach out of the door, not that door, the other to the left.
Oh, that one.
That one. Reach out of that one, and then a leg just kind of reached through and kind of put it Mario just out of the abyss. It's like,
we'll have to replace her with a ghost and edit.
So yeah, I
Return the slab.
I haven't read any of the It books. I know Cody loves. I wish Cody could have been here, but he had some stuff to do. And then the Gaming Co. in Pikeville has officially reopened. Today's the 25th. It opened yesterday on the 24th was our grand reopening. Yep. Travis is the manager there. He's having to work, so he wasn't able to be here. But congratulations to all of our friends, great friends of the show. Nathan, what is he now?
Grandmaster of
Yeah, he has
Yeah,
some kind of
Grandmaster.
like,
He's got some big like regional director of marketing strategies or something. He's Grand Poobah.
the
over
Grand
there now.
Oh, dude,
Does
that's
he-
what he needs to get on his desk. The Grand
Yeah.
Poobah.
he floats from store to
Hat.
store in a rocket chair.
But anyway, they're doing that. So that's where Cody had something else he had to do, and Travis is working. But again, big congratulations to our friends over at the Gaming Co. for opening back up, and our friends at Page 3, Pat. They've opened back up officially after the flood.
Yeah.
Can't keep a good nerd down. We're going to try to have Nathan and Pat on to talk about opening up at some point. We're just I'm trying to work on schedules for that right now. But yeah, so Cody loves the It books. He's talked about Stephen King at length on the podcast
He
several
likes
times.
most Stephen
For the
King
It book, right?
Yeah.
So is the book It? Is that the name of the novel?
Yeah.
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 Okay, now the Derry show, is that pulling stuff from the novel?
I'm actually
don't
not sure.
know.
And
Or is
it
that like new
probably could. It says it takes place in the 1960s before the events of the film. It would also include the origin story of Pennywise the Clown. I don't know there's a little bit maybe in the book about the origin
don't
of
think-
Pennywise, but
There's
much.
more about the creature that is Pennywise.
right.
than,
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I don't think there's a big lot that I'm aware of. I mean, I haven't read the books. Everybody knows I can't read, so
There's a lot, and like I remember the whole like it's set in the 1960s, and there was a particular moment in the film that I really liked. It was kind of like, in the 60s there was some hate for different marginalized groups going on, late 50s early 60s sort of stuff, and there's a moment where there's some violence in town, the typical sort of stuff you would have seen then, like hating on some group, and like some guys getting beat to death. Basically, they get ready to toss him over this bridge and kill him, and then Pennywise shows up, and it kind of like he pops up at weird moments of like violence and craziness.
Now that's
I think that was in the 60s.
That's in the new movie, isn't it? I mean,
It might
I
be,
say
actually.
new, relatively.
Yeah, it's new to
right?
me. I
The
guess.
last-
But that's where they're
movie.
beating up the gay guy,
Yep, that's it.
and they're going to
Yeah.
throw him over the bridge. Yeah.
Yeah, so,
So
and I'm
that's
pretty
in
sure
that.
that happens in the 60s in the book. So, but either way, like it looks like from the trailer, which my goodness, guys, if you need to watch the trailer, it's so exciting.
We'll have links to
The-
the trailers and stuff for these in the show notes. If you want to
Yeah.
check out the show description or the show notes, we'll have links to all this.
It kind of talks about the evil of humans and that sort of stuff, and hints to that sort of stuff, and the terrible things that happen in Derry. A lot of like don't go here, don't go there, don't go underground sort of stuff. And then it also shows like the alien, which is spoilers, that's what it is. The alien like crashing down into Derry, which is the name of the town, crashing into the cave or whatever where he like sets up shop or whatever. Yeah. So it's particularly exciting. I was just looking online. I don't know if this is an unfinished wiki, but it looks like 4 episodes. So I hope they're long episodes.
Okay. Now,
But
is it going to be
anyway.
like? Do you know if it's going to be like movie length episodes?
I don't know. Let's find out. Let's see.
A lot of
Oh,
those-
it'll have 9 episodes in the first
9
season,
episodes.
according
Okay.
to that's according to this AI overview. You know how that can be.
where's it?
AI's
What's it
never
going to be
wrong.
on?
Right.
Where's it going to be airing at? What's it?
HBO.
streaming on? HBO.
Yep.
Yeah. That's,
You
I
can go
started
back and
like,
watch the It movies now that are on there too.
I started like, what channel is that airing on? I realized that's dumb. Everything just streams now. So where's
Oh, yeah.
it streaming?
What channel? Yeah. USA. UPN.
Yes. Well, HBO used to be a
TNT.
channel.
It's on TNT.
Yeah. Yeah, I probably watched the televised version or whatever on
on
TNT. at some
TNT.
point.
Oh yeah, TNT back in the day.
The episodic movie that they did.
Yep.
I think it had 3 episodes.
Miniseries. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Minis.
I only remember it as a movie. Like I don't think I watched the miniseries on TV when
Yeah.
it happened. I just
Yeah.
remember renting it or
I had,
watching the full thing.
I'd never watched them until I watched them with my kid. Me and my daughter
Oh.
watched them.
Still pretty creepy.
Usually.
Tim Curry does a good job, man.
It's,
Yeah, oh yeah.
Tim Curry does an amazing job. And that's what I was about to say. Do you have Prince Albert in a can? Best part of the whole movie.
Oh, yeah.
But,
And this,
he's-
you'll float too.
The thing with that one was the new ones, he's a kind of a creepy clown. In the old one, he was just a clown, like a normal anybody would love clown that got creepy.
I think all
so a little
clowns are
insight.
creepy,
I
man.
actually went for Halloween as Pennywise when I was like 8 or 9.
Really?
So, yep. Full on clown outfit. Had the spiky, the fang teeth,
I would love to
balloons.
see photos of this.
I really need to
to
get those because eventually I got
should.
tired of the teeth and I took those out and I was just a clown at that point. So,
Well, you were just Pennywise before you got creepy.
If
There
we
you go.
can find the photos, we'll post them. If we can find them and he'll give them to us, we'll post them.
should.
No
I will.
promises, but we'll see if we can find them.
if I can get them,
No.
because they're at Mom's
Promises.
house for sure.
Let's all call
and-
Lee's mom. Figure
Yep.
She be- Huh? Who is this? This is the Hills Have Nerds. What?
Hi, ma'am. I'm an internet acquaintance of your son. And also, we went to high school together, but we know each other from the internet. Let's say that. And I need pictures of him as a child immediately.
We want more photos of Lee.
Shit, does he need to be naked? Come on, please.
We got them all. All right. I got one that kind of bleeds into that. It's Stephen King adjacent. And this is something I'm excited about. It's upcoming. Is The Black Phone 2. You guys watch The Black Phone?
Yeah. Yeah.
You watch that? Yeah.
I
So
really like
So The Black Phone is based off of a short story by Joe Hill. You guys know who Joe Hill is?
Mm-hmm.
Joe Hill is Stephen King's son.
Oh, neat.
Yeah, so Stephen King's son's name is Joseph Hillstrom King, and when he started writing, he went by the pseudonym, or shortened his name, I guess, to Joe Hill because he wanted to, by his setting, succeed without his father's name.
Right.
Yeah.
Understandably.
Sorry, I didn't want to cough into the microphone. And so he wrote this kind of collection of short stories called 20th Century Ghosts, and it came out in 2004. And I remember reading this book. I have this book. I had it as a kid in high school because I was a voracious reader. Anything that was spooky, I'd try to get my hands on, except it for whatever reason. Just didn't read a ton of King. But I had this. I had 20th Century Ghosts. I remember reading The Black. I don't remember a ton of the stuff from it, but I remember when I saw the original Black Phone was coming out. I remembered, I had that, and I read those stories when I was a kid. And so The Black Phone's kind of based on, there's this guy called the Grabber. These kids have been going missing in this town and essentially are dying, right? I can't remember, are they finding the bodies or not, Aaron? They're just all missing, right?
Yeah, they were all just missing.
Yeah. So all these kids in this town have been going missing, and
Because he was burying them.
there's this local bag at the Grabber. They're being taken. And the Grabber's played by Ethan Hawke in the first one. I'm trying not to spoil anything from the first story because it's really good. But he takes this kid, Finney, and keeps him in this basement. And he has this big creepy ass mask that he wears anytime he's interacting with the kids so they don't see his actual face. And it is a terrifying, terrifying mask. And it reminds me of one of the kids from The Nightmare Before Christmas.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Lock,
yeah.
Shock, or Barrel, one of those kids, right?
Yeah, Lock, Stock, and Barrel. Yeah, Lock, Shock, and Barrel. It's like a big devil mask.
Yeah, he changes it depending on his mood
Yeah.
in the film.
And so he wears that, and it's just really terrifying. And the kid is locked in the basement, and he ends up getting these phone calls. There's a phone on the wall, and it's not hooked up to anything, but it starts ringing. And as he's getting these phone calls, he's getting phone calls from the ghosts of the kids that have been murdered. And they're essentially giving him tips, helping him survive the thing. And so, blah, 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 long story short, that movie ends. I'm not going to give any spoilers, but Finney makes it out. And now Black Phone 2 is coming out, and this is not part of the original short story. This is completely new. And Joe Hill, or Stephen King's son, Joseph King, Joe Hill's his pseudonym. He essentially told the writer of the first one, like, hey, we'll do a second one. I have an idea for a sequel, but it's only if this movie does good. If this movie does well, and it did, the original Black Phone did really well. It's a very good movie. I highly suggest people go get it. Go watch it. It's super creepy. He's written a sequel that involves the original character Finney and his sister and the grabber and all this stuff, and it sounds really cool, and I'm very excited for it. The Black
I love
Phone,
Ethan Hawke, so
yeah. Oh, he's fantastic, man.
I can imagine. His daughter is good too in Stranger Things.
Mm-hmm. That's Maya Hawke, right? She's
Yep.
She was the other one that worked at the ice cream shop. Yeah. Yeah, but Black Phone 2
I really like him
is
as an actor. So
coming out October 17th of next month. I'm really excited about that. Hopefully it's good. Hopefully it builds off of the first one. What were you saying, Aaron? I'm sorry.
I hope so. I'm excited for it. When I seen it was announced, I was like, okay, that sounds awesome, because I really enjoyed the first one, and then the trailer came on, and it's got me even more pumped for it.
Well, there's a couple things that happen in the first one. Like I said, I don't want to spoil or
I know that's.
I don't want to spoil for anybody's going to watch
anything.
it. There's a couple things that happen in the first one. Like, okay, so how are they going to resolve this in the second one if they're bringing certain characters in it? So it's going to be interesting, and hopefully it's good. You know, some part twos of horror movies can be, for lack of a better term, kind of shit. So we'll see.
Yeah,
but
that's fair.
I think the whole point was Joe Hill didn't want to go into a second one unless the first one did well and they were confident about their script. So he wrote or at least kind of penned the idea for this part 2. This wasn't, completely sans him. He wanted some creative input for it. So hopefully it's good. What you got, Aaron?
I'll be honest, I don't have a lot, but I do have something that I'm kind of excited for. Little Nightmares 3 is coming out in October.
Yeah. I think there's a demo, right?
Is there a demo out?
I believe. Now check that out, dude.
I haven't seen it. If there is, I'm excited because I really like the first 2.
So what are Little Nightmares?
Yep, there's a demo, dude.
There's a demo. Well,
we'll link to the demo too.
Heck yeah. So Little Nightmares 3 follows 2 characters. They're in the nightmare world. I think the first 2 resolved the whole, there was a whole mystery of where you were, and you played, I gotta try to remember character names. In the first one, the girl with the raincoat, you played in the first one, and the second one added a second player that you played as a guy with the kid with the bag over his head.
Mm-hmm.
And you're going through this nightmare world where the adults are huge and usually freaky, and without spoiling anything, it's a nightmare.
I've seen screenshots and video clips from it. It's a terrifying looking game.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's literally the nightmare world. They're the one with the giant chef is trying to find them to serve them for food. So, and you have to hide away, and there's not really a lot of there's no combat necessarily. It's a puzzle. It's more of a puzzle game. It's a really creepy atmosphere puzzled game. That's really good. So I'm really excited about the third one, and I think this is going to be multiplayer.
Now, is it like the It Takes Two game, or Split Fiction, where it's dual player and you're kind of solving puzzles together? Or
the second one, I think, had some multiplayer aspects of it. I played it single player the whole time.
Okay, so they don't have to be multiplayer. They're not designed.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be.
Okay.
It's side scrolling. All of it's side scrolling. It's a 3D area, but it's all side scrolling. If that makes any sense. I don't know if there's the word.
It's pretty.
It's a beautiful game.
Mm-hmm.
I think when the first one come out was.
They got that kind of Tim Burton-esque feel to them, right?
Oh yeah.
There's something weird about the development of them too. I think 2 or maybe 3 was Supermassive. Supermassive did a port of them. Let's see.
The first one came out in 2017. So.
Okay, so these aren't that old. then.
No, they're not super old. Yeah, the second one came out in
10
2021.
years, but still.
Okay, so Little Nightmares 3 is apparently being developed by Supermassive Games. Are you guys familiar with Supermassive?
It's
like Until Dawn.
Mm-hmm.
That group.
That's
and the first one wasn't.
Was the first one not?
No. If I'm not mistaken, let's see.
No,
because that was a weird thing for me when I was looking up. So I did. Here's a plug. I did a video on Supermassive video games on Spooky Burley, and that was one of their games. I didn't talk about that one in particular, but that's what I was looking in.
If you like scary games, go check out Lee's new channel. We'll have that link in the show note. It's got all kinds of awesome stuff on there.
It was developed by Tarsier.
Tarsier was the first one, and then Supermassive worked on the second one with them.
Yeah, and now it's apparently Supermassive, right?
Yep.
Okay, so Supermassive.
Which is good. They could use the money, I'm sure.
Yeah, it's just Supermassive Games now. But I'm really excited for it. I love the creepy atmosphere and puzzle solving of it.
See, it is a horror game, right? Like it's billed as a horror game.
Yes.
Yeah. It's not like the what was the other one that you played?
The Midnight Walk.
Midnight Walk, where it's not billed as a horror game, but it's just creepy.
Yeah, it was just a Tim Burton-esque like creepy atmosphere.
Now that one's claymation, right? Isn't it? Like or stop motion or something like that? Didn't they make it all in that?
It's all claymation. Is everything animated was in claymation, and it's such a beautiful game. I beat the game in both modes now, with both endings, and I love that game still.
Now I watched you play a little bit of it at your house. It is a gorgeous game. It's not what we were talking about just now, but it's a gorgeous game.
Which Little Nightmares is a gorgeous game too. It was actually really pretty back in. It still probably holds up pretty well, even from 2017. So, it's really creepy. Everything in it was so creepy. Like it gave me chills with some of the stuff.
See, I can't. I play horror games because, and we've talked about this before. But I play horror games in like 45-minute spurts. It'll take me. I mean, I bet it took me a year and a half to get through Amnesia, and took me 6 months to get through the Call of Cthulhu, the newest Call of Cthulhu game for Xbox, and same thing for the Sinking City, which the Sinking City 2 is coming out or came out. I'm not sure about that actually. That should be on my list. But it's not. All right, so cool. Lee, you got anything? Or Aaron, you got anything else you want to say about Little Nightmares 3?
No. Like I said, I just seen a trailer. I haven't got to play any. I'm definitely going to check out the demo now. But
and we'll have a link to that in the show notes too. The demo for that if other people want to play.
Regarding horror stuff, I don't really. Oh well, there is a local play. We have a local play. Artist Collaborative, is that who's doing this?
Yes.
ACT, Artist Collaborative Theater.
Yes.
Who is putting on a play of Dracula? And I'm really excited to go check that out. So that's something pretty cool is that we. Josh was telling us earlier that we got some press passes. So
we did.
That's pretty cool.
We did. That was if anybody from the Artist Collaborative, Trayton Blackburn. Shout out to Trayton Blackburn. I don't know if he's cool with us saying his name or not, but I'm going to say his name. He sent us an email for sending us these, telling us we have press passes at the thing, and we will be attending, and we will check out the Facebook for write-ups on those. Facebook, and we'll link to some stuff in the Discord too. So we'll talk about them. We'll take some pictures, and hopefully get to talk to some of the actors and actresses and producers about it.
That would be awesome.
Yeah,
I'm
excited.
Well established in the lore of the Hills Have Nerds that Lee loves Dracula.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of vampires in particular. So.
Oh yeah, vampires particularly.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Dracula too. Though obviously, I'm into it, man. I'm about it.
Now the ACT, is this in association with the app, or are they separate, or
separate to my knowledge?
Okay.
I think. Yes, they are separate.
Okay.
Yes.
ACT is based in Elkhorn, Kentucky, right?
Yes, and they've been putting on shows in Painesville, Jenny Wiley too.
Okay.
In Pain.
So yeah, I was trying to remember.
Said it like Laszlo. Paintsville, Kentucky. Devious bastard in all of Paintsville, Kentucky.
I'm sorry, I appreciate the odds.
Of the theater.
Yeah, acting.
We all appreciate the theater. Ever since I was a young man from the hollows of eastern Kentucky.
But yeah, I'm pretty excited about that in particular. Usually we have some kind of like locally. I mean, I'm sure those places that are running theater programs so have some kind of spooky thing. It's you know, it draws people out. We usually have some kind of production of what's her name?
Octavia Hatcher.
Yeah, I was going to say buried right over there behind me.
You want to hear the story of Octavia Hatcher? Go back to our folklore episode from last year. We talk all about Octavia Hatcher. We also, I and Elizabeth and my son went and watched the it was the Octavia Hatcher story that the app put on last year. It was really good. It was really good. They did a great job with it. One of our local cryptids.
Do they do one of the is that the play where they had her in the box with the glass?
Mm-hmm.
It's creepy.
Oh, that's cool.
With the blood started coming.
Yeah, she wakes up. Well, she's buried alive, right? And so in the play, it's kind of like that was the big spectacle, right? At the end was she wakes up and like you see the stand up, the vertical of her like buried coffin, and she wakes up and starts pounding or whatever, and then she starts streaking, like trying to cut the cloth through the glass basically with the coffin lid, and it's bloody, and it's really like it's like I remember years ago we took like. Yeah, we took some high schoolers, but there were like some little young kids there, dude. I was like, they are probably messed up for a while after seeing that. Like, some kids aren't sleeping tonight, man. After seeing that, because I was a little horrified myself. I was like, oh my goodness, you know, gruesome spectacle.
It was good. I mean, it was really, really, really fun.
That's when you're like, look, pay attention to this part. It's important.
And I was like, yeah.
Oh no!
I mean, I'm excited for Dracula too. Now, is this a? Now, is this
coming out the second one already?
For Dracula 2? Yeah. No. So is this one? So it says it's adapted by the act. So is this not like a just full point for point Bram Stoker's? This is something that's been developed by them with a little bit of like their own input on it.
I don't know.
No,
I'm not really sure. I just you say Dracula, I'll be there. You know, so I don't think it's anything weird. Like we saw a play a while back. It was what was it? It was Macbeth, but it was like post-apocalyptic. I don't think it's any kind of like extreme change in setting or anything. Because ideally just Dracula. So.
Oh, speaking.
But
of,
it's all like what laters and such. So
just to ask you about it, because this was like the craziest setup or I guess setting for something that I heard. Lee, you're the vampire lover. Have you heard of Nosferatu, like the license plate NOS4A2?
No.
So this is another thing. This was a TV show. I think it went on for like 2 seasons. I don't even know if it's on anymore. But this was based on a novel by Joe Hill, and it I'm trying to remember like the exact. It was like a vampire drama that took place on the road. Or
yes.
Yeah, hold on.
The series deals with a working class artist who uses supernatural abilities to track an immortal being who preys on children. The series was canceled after 2 seasons after completing the storyline. Nice. Presented in the original novel. Apparently, it's a novel. Good to know.
Yeah. That's what. So it's a novel by Joe Hill, by Stephen King's kid, Nosferatu. But it's she's tracking him down on the road. It was just kind of strange that it was presented like that, like with the license plate as Nosferatu. But
yeah, some interesting names here. Jason David plays Bruce Wayne McQueen.
Yeah.
Okay.
What? Yeah, I haven't watched it. But when I was looking at some Joe Hill stuff and I saw that, I was like, well, that's interesting. Makes me. I kind of want to read the book now. I want I'm gonna read the novel.
Oh, I guess piggybacking off of that, I mean, I'm not to say much more, but Rocky Horror Picture Show, the local theater does Rocky Horror every year. That's pretty exciting. Might get to go this year.
No,
I didn't go last year. There's something happened. I didn't get to go last year.
So we're gonna dress up.
Oh. I'm sorry.
So we're gonna dress up. We're gonna. I mean, you gotta go.
Oh,
you can't go just see Rocky Horror in like your regular everyday clothes.
I wear a button up, and I'm like, I'm Brad Majors before he gets naked. Like I'm always. That's my go-to.
You gotta have some like fishnets. Or
all he wanted was to use your phone.
Nipple clamps outside the shirt. It's just.
I think wear them like suspenders.
Yeah.
I've seen Rocky Horror more than I've seen any other film ever by far.
Oh,
so quite a fan over the years. So
I love.
But
I remember watching Rocky Horror when I was, God, I don't know. I don't even think I was 10.
Yeah, I wasn't old enough to watch it the first time I watched it.
Yeah, well, my aunt was she's like 8 years older than me at the time, 8 to 10 years older than me. So I always would run around with her, or she'd babysit me, and so I felt like I was getting away with something when she'd watch a scary movie and I was there watching it. And they watched Rocky Horror all the time. That was Meatloaf just bursting through the wall and then getting murdered by an axe.
Oh, yeah.
My favorite part.
My brother used to when he first showed it to me, I guess I was probably around that age, maybe even younger. But it was like he would allow me to watch up until Sweet Transvestite, and then he would stop it, and then he would let me watch the dinner scene with Eddie, and then he'd stop it, and that was about all he'd let me watch when I was little, because the rest of it's pretty wild, you know.
And then, I mean, in reality, it's not that bad.
No,
like it's provocative.
It would raise more questions. He was ready to talk about, I'm sure.
I guess. Yeah. See, Tim Curry. Tim Curry can do anything.
Mm-hmm.
Tim Curry run around in those stockings, making us all have some hard questions for ourselves.
It wasn't all that bad, was it, Brad? I promise you I'll tell Janet.
I don't know what I am, but I know that's made me feel things.
Yep.
I don't know what, but it's things.
So I'll tell you, and maybe I won't.
What?
I have dressed up for Rocky Horror before.
Okay.
And there were pictures out there. Yeah, I went as Brad Majors because that's my dude. But I went as Brad Majors from the floor show with the stockings and all the good stuff. The face painted.
Yeah.
So I kept, at the party I was at, I kept doing the whole, it's beyond me, help me, mommy. And I was like, I'm a big fan. And what's funny is like, it was not a Rocky Horror themed party by any means. But I showed up and two people were dressed as Rocky Horror members. It was me and Super Dave, actually, who plays. Of
course, it was Super Dave.
Yeah, who plays locally. Well, in a lot of them plays Frankfurter.
Yeah,
so
I think he's in. I started at Richmond, Frankfurt area. He's out.
Yeah, he's the host.
So. Yeah, he's done a lot of them that I love.
We went to a showing in Lexington. It was out in a field somewhere, and it's been it's been 12 years ago.
Out in the field?
Out in some kind of field on like a projector thing. Somebody was putting it on that we knew from the hospital or something. I mean, they were just showing it for the hell of it out in this like abandoned field. It was one of the ones where you could like rent a field where they put on like the horror nights or whatever out there.
Yeah.
And they had done this to get out there and let people go wild, and there were super soakers filled with God knows what, and people throwing shit, and it was wild. I think I got hit with a ham sandwich. Like it was. And I was out there with the girl I was courting at the time. We talked me into doing some things, so I was Frankfurter.
Of course.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it was an experience. It was a lot of fun.
Oh,
There
I'd
are no
say
pictures
so.
of me. I mean, there probably are. I'm sure somebody's got a picture of me like Bigfoot in the background, like blurry transvestite, kind of this giant blurry transvestite Frankenfurter in the background, just moving through like Bigfoot. No.
But yeah, that's a big thing right here too. I mean, it's everywhere, really. Just the
Yeah.
Rocky Horror. So, but that's exciting for Halloween as well.
Yes.
Cool. Yeah.
Aaron, you got anything? Anything else we'll talk about?
So I don't have anything else coming up, like horror wise, that I can think of. But I do have something. It's coming up next year that I thought I'd mention and see what you guys thought. Have you guys heard about the Pinnochio Unstrung? It's the Pinocchio horror movie that they're doing.
Oh my god!
I remember an old Pinocchio horror movie years and years ago.
So when I was just looking it up, there did come out. There has apparently been like 3 different Pinocchio horror movies.
Yeah.
But they're coming out with a Pinocchio. I didn't even know there was one previously, but they're coming out with a Pinocchio horror movie, Pinocchio Unstrung. Like they've released some images. Pinocchio looks pretty creepy. He's like slashed up, like his face is really slashed up and stuff. Jiminy Cricket looks really weird.
There was a Pinocchio horror movie from '96. Pinocchio's
that's what I'm thinking.
Revenge. Yeah, I remember seeing that. I think I rented it from Sean's update video back.
I bet that's where I saw it, dude.
Yeah, yeah. It looked like Slappy from Goosebumps on the cover.
Yeah. He looks really weird. I see them with the. Is it the one with the blue hat?
I think so. Or he's got the evil comes with strings attached. Apparently, in the new one, he does not.
Oh,
he's unstrung.
yeah, he's unstrung now.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was just something I wanted to mention. I didn't know there were previous horror movies with Pinocchio, but yeah, they're doing one. I didn't know how you guys felt about that. I think it's.
I just don't care.
It's like the Winnie the Pooh shit and the Popeye the Sailor Man. Have you guys watched either of those?
No.
Popeye the Sailor Man?
There's a Popeye the Sailor Man scary movie because everything's coming into the public domain now.
Yeah.
And so they can make these. So like, hold on, Popeye the Slayer Man is the name of the movie. Like
Popeye?
it looks so terrible. Has it come out? I don't know. Hold on.
No, it comes out.
Yeah.
Oh,
It came out March 21st of this year. Yeah, it came out. It's got a 44% on Rotten Tomatoes, which is probably too high, honestly.
Yeah, so it sounds kind of high for.
It's got a 3.5 out of 10 on IMDb. I mean, I can't imagine it's good. I bet it's funny. I mean, but
yeah,
It's the tagline is "He is what he is." Popeye the Slayer Man with these big, like, just massive tumor forearms. I mean, we'll have links to these in the show notes, but
he looks ridiculous, and he'll never be Robin Williams as Popeye. So
no, that's pretty good. Yeah, for some reason I'm not into. Well, I mean, for some reason, it doesn't sound like you guys are either. Like, I'm just not crazy about that stuff.
I haven't seen Honey or Winnie, whatever.
Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey.
Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey, yeah. Whatever it is called. I hadn't seen it. I know, apparently, they talked about trying to do a Mickey Mouse one because Mickey Mouse has either gone into open now.
The Steamboat Mickey is.
Yeah,
Steamboat Mickey's in the public domain now.
They can't do him with the gloves. That was the catch. It's like they can do Mickey Mouse, but you can't do him with the gloves. It's really weird. And I know there was talks of somebody trying to do one then of Mickey Mouse, but
I found a review for Popeye the Slayer Man from Ohio Scoom a month ago. 1 star. Yo, this movie was fucking ass. What is happening? Even though that one girl was pretty, all caps pretty, aka goon worthy.
Jeez.
You know what? I was gonna look at some, but no,
I'm gonna mark this as helpful. Thank you, Ohio Scoom. You have convinced me to not watch Popeye the Slayer Man. And I mean, they're good for what they are. Like if people like them and they're fun, I mean,
yeah,
it is what it
yeah.
is.
I mean,
You know.
It's not to, as Brittany always says, yuck anybody's yum. But it's if that's what you like, it's like I wanted to get you guys' take on it because it's weird.
I mean, Ohio Scoom didn't like it, and I feel like Ohio Scoom and I may have similar tastes.
I'd say you're probably right.
Whenever we won't be around for it probably, but when Super Mario hits public domain, Nintendo will just they'll burn the world to the ground before they let that happen. So
Nintendo will fight tooth and nail.
They'll have assassins at that point anyway.
Be like shoving people into pipes.
They'll have to. They'll get copyright for mechanics of having a movie with a guy in a red hat.
Patent.
Put your lawyers on it.
So you're excited about Pinnochio Unstrung, or you just wanted to mention it's coming up?
I just wanted to mention it.
Just beware. Just warn everybody. We're forewarning everybody. This movie's coming.
Yeah.
Well, he was gauging interest first.
Yeah.
I will say I'm more interested in the Pinocchio one than the Winnie the Pooh.
I'm actually kind of interested in this Popeye the Slayer Man. What is it? Hold on. I got to read the synopsis of this.
We should do a watch party during Halloween season.
Ooh, that'd be fun.
Let's all just do a watch party of Popeye the Slayer Man.
Can we do that? Let's see.
Yeah.
Synopsis of Popeye the Slayer Man. Friends find themselves in a fight for their lives when they sneak into an abandoned spinach factory to investigate the urban legend of the Sailor Man.
That's what it sounds like. You asked ChatGPT, could you make me a Popeye the Sailor Man horror film script?
Oh my god!
I can already hear it instead of instead of Jason's.
Dude, there were three Popeye horror movies released this year.
What?
3. This film. Do you want to know? Hold on. So the other one was Popeye's Revenge.
Okay.
Give me a second. This is a British slasher movie. Quiet coastal town, United Kingdom. A boy named Johnny was born with abnormally large, muscular forearms and a pronounced chin. His peculiar appearance made him the target of relentless bullying, where he often dons a sailor outfit at school.
He looks more ridiculous than the Popeye Slayer.
That was, and then the third one. Anybody want to take a wild guess what the name of this is? We have Popeye the Slayer Man, Popeye's Revenge, and Aaron looked it up. What do you think it is, Lee?
Does it have Popeye in the title?
No,
it's a catchphrase.
Blow me down.
Close. Shiver Me Timbers.
Shiver Me Timbers.
Shiver Me Timbers. The tagline is, "I am what I am, and that's all I am."
Yep. Not to ADHD on you, but Popeye's a pretty solid arcade game. All right, I'm good.
Yeah,
it is. It's a good game.
Oh, I never played the arcade game.
It's enjoyable. It was on NES as well, but it was just a port of the arcade game.
You guys want to hear the premise for this one?
Please.
For Shiver Me Timbers.
With bated breath.
This one, dude, I actually want to watch this. I genuinely want to watch this one. Set in the summer of 1986, Olive Oil and her brother Castor venture into Northern California for a camping trip to witness the rare Halley's Comet meteor shower. Halley's Comet, but it's not. That's Halley's Comet meteor shower.
Halley's Comet.
A reclusive fisherman named Popeye is fishing in solitude when a fragment of the comet crashes nearby, lodging itself in his corncob pipe, transforming Popeye into a grotesque, superhuman killer. As the teens settle in the forest, Popeye kills a punk named Spike, causing his friend Skits to run away. In a secluded outhouse, Popeye sneaks up on Stevie, ripping his head off in a gruesome act before defecating on his body. He then skews Trent with a baseball bat and decapitates Lizzie. Olive, Castor, and Silas scramble to formulate an escape plan. Now, this is just the whole damn movie in like 3 things.
Jeez.
Good
Is that
Lord.
supposed to be like a bone instead of a pipe? that he has in his mouth?
I have no idea. He apparently
Spoilers, Josh. Jeez.
I know spoilers for Shiver Me Timbers, guys. I'm sorry. There's one person
I was
listening.
gonna watch
Yeah.
this.
Great.
No, I'm not.
Oh, we're gonna get
Halloween is ruined, Josh.
We're gonna get an email about this.
I am so sick of the spoilers
We're gonna
for these
you
classic
need to
films.
put spoiler alerts before you. It was spoiled for me too, guys. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to watch it now. It was spoiled for me too. I'll tell you what I am gonna be able to watch, and probably shouldn't, but I am gonna be able to watch this, and that is a movie coming out in November of this year called The Carpenter's Son.
Oh, that's a big no for me.
Have you guys seen the stuff for that one?
I've heard.
Yeah, so there's a lot. So this is Nicolas Cage is in this one, and I wanted to get your all's takes on this because there's a lot of controversy around this movie right now, and I think some of it is the studio, like making posts, and kind of
They're
feeling
like,
some.
How dare people do?
Yeah.
You won't believe your eyes.
So for anyone that doesn't know what The Carpenter's Son is, The Carpenter's Son, this is essentially a horror movie based on these apocryphal texts called the Infancy Gospel of Thomas, written in the 2nd century. So this is a horror movie based around the life of young Jesus Christ, which I know is a sensitive topic for people, completely okay for people to tune out and not want to go to this movie or whatever. That is absolutely fine. Everybody's entitled to how they feel about something. I don't anticipate this is going to be very good. I really
Nick Cage
don't.
is on board though. That's important.
Nick Cage is on it, so I'm going to watch it. But it's based on these apocryphal texts, and for anybody who doesn't know what apocryphal means, it just means that it's not widely assumed to be real, but it is passed around as real. Is Malcolm popping through, wanting to be in the show? So this is the Infancy Gospel of Thomas, not to be confused with the Gospel of Thomas. And apparently there were, like, the early church read through these things, and it's what are either of you guys familiar with the Infancy Gospel?
No, sorry.
I know the general idea of the Apocrypha is like they were like, this isn't that important to the big story, so we'll just
Right. So apparently this is considered by, like, so the Infancy Gospel of Thomas is considered by biblical scholars, and this is just a very rudimentary my understanding of this. I might be wrong. If I'm wrong, let us know. We want to be educated on this stuff because we're going to be delicate treading around this. So we don't want to be we want to be what's the word I'm looking for? Dismissive of people's faith, and we, guys on the podcast, we all have different ideas, and everybody has their own personal relationships with their faith and things like that. So we want to be considerate of all of that. And so apparently these Apocrypha, this is essentially like Jesus fan fiction is what it's regarded as. Like, this was written by someone post actual writing, and it's not like true gospel. It's fan fiction that was written with the characters. Essentially what happened, I keep saying essentially, but what the story of it is Jesus as a young man, or as a young child, kind of coming into his divinity and learning how to interact with the world at large with his abilities, right? So he crafts a bed, the bed needs to be bigger, he makes the bed bigger with his divinity. And then he killed a young man, and the parents were mad, and so he blinded the parents and then restored the parents' sight and did a lot of things. So it's not considered to be canon to the text of the Bible. And so this, and it was also, the movie, The Carpenter's Son, Nicolas Cage plays the carpenter. A new young actor plays the carpenter's son, the son. I don't think they ever use Joseph or Jesus in this. I don't think they use those names specifically. And essentially, and they're living in Egypt, or Roman Egypt. And the carpenter is taking care of this boy, and this boy is discovering that he has this divinity to him, or these powers, I guess, and it is attracting unholy things that are coming through. Yeah. So what are you, Lee? Have you looked into it? You said you were. What do you guys think?
I heard students were like, "There's a horror movie about Jesus coming out." And I said, buddy, no thanks." I just moved on. I better not.
That Jesus is finally in the public domain. So we're starting to we said we weren't going to be blessed. That's good.
You just can't help yourself.
Well, I don't mean it that, but it's silly. I guess
it's
like it's a little. The premise is. I mean, how many movies about exorcisms do we see though? Like how many movies with divine subtext do we get that are horror movies? We have 4 million different exorcism movies. We have The Omen. We have what was it? The one where Christopher Walken plays an angel. You know what I'm talking about? Oh crap. What were those? Walken playing an angel.
Mm-hmm.
The Prophecy. So that was a horror movie with the Archangel Gabriel and that. Yeah. So we have a pretty hefty history of horror set with heavy Christian theming. I don't think we've ever just had. I mean, this is like Brightburn. This is like religious Brightburn, right?
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
I
mean, you guys are like, you know, pretty in touch with your faith. Yeah, you're Christians, right? So what do you?
That's the word you're looking for.
What do you think of this? Like, what is?
I mean, it's a film that somebody's made up. That I'm probably not going to watch it.
Yeah.
But
that's about where I'm at. It's like, you know, people want to say stuff about whatever, you know.
Yeah.
So it's like, I'm just not going to watch it. It's just that easy.
You know, the show, the Has Been Hotel. Mm-hmm. Like I watched it, and Brittany was really surprised that I watched it, and I was like, "It's a made up show."
Yeah. I mean,
I think it has to do with personal conviction, don't you? I mean, it's like I would feel personally convicted to watch something like that. I think, without even knowing it, it's like, you know, I don't know. It might be one of those things like, you don't even know what it's about. It's like, yeah, but like I'm just going to err on the side of safety. Like I don't need that. But you know, if it convicts you, man, just don't do it. It's that easy.
Yeah.
That's there's like, I was trying to think there's some stuff that like, what am I thinking? There's a few like horror things that I've watched, and I think I've had people say, you know, isn't that weird to like watch as a Christian? Like, well, no, that one, it doesn't bother me. Like that's, but certain things do, obviously, like, or even like a video game. I think this is such a fun topic to talk about too. Interesting, because it's something I have to wait on. You know, think about. It's like playing a video game where you got kill, mass murdering, doing awful things or whatever. It's like, you know, shouldn't that convict you as well? It's like, well, maybe, but it doesn't. But like a video game where I'm like summoning demons or whatever, or befriending demons, that feels a little weird to me. That just feels weird. And so because it feels weird, I'm like, you know what? I don't think I want to do it. So, like, I mean, I'm not beating up hookers or anything in GTA either. I'm not a big fan of that, but I have shot a few people in Red Dead, and you know.
All of us have, you know, tied a hooker to the railroad tracks before. Who amongst you has not cast the first trick?
Yeah. It's like Jesus looked up and said, you know, where are your accusers?
That's what I was excuse me. I was
no more people down.
Well, I was looking at some of like there's some genuine outrage from this movie, which there was Passion of the Christ. There was outrage from that one. That was too.
Yeah. Dude, that's like torture porn. That's crazy.
It was. I remember our church
brutal.
Watched it. They rented out an entire theater, which we rent out theaters for Marvel movies.
I can't do it again, dude. It's too. Ugh.
It was a lot.
Ghastly.
It was a good movie. I liked it. Not that, but yeah. I mean, this movie attracts me in the sense that it is a unique premise that I have not seen before, and that attracts me to horror. That attracts me to horror, and it does seem like it's very not. Hopefully, it's not a gore fest. I hate that. I hate movies that are gory for the sake of gory, but I like I like exorcism movies. I like demon movies. I like the suspense and the thrill of the paranormal underworld kind of creeping through and showing themselves, and things that like twist the sanity of the viewer. You're watching through the eyes of an unreliable narrator, which I think we're going to be seeing this through the eyes of Nicolas Cage's The Carpenter, which I'm excited. I'm excited to see this. I don't think it's going to be that good. I think it's going to be hard for them to do this well, but it may be creepy and fun, right? The Witch is one of my favorite movies of all time, and that is a very like seeped in Christian mythos movie.
It's so weird to hear you talk about this, and for the longest time, Phasmophobia, it was really hard to the van.
What? You cut
it's
out
really
a little bit.
it's weird to hear you talk about this, since we played Phasmophobia, and for the longest time, it would get you out of the van.
Yeah, you were cutting in and out, Aaron, but I know what you're
cutting
saying.
right out of the most important part.
Yeah, like right it's hard to. I'm hitting the button every time he's starting to. Hard to get me in and out of the van and Phasmo. Well, I told you, like playing horror games is very different for me than watching a horror film. Watching a horror film, I am separate from that. I know I'm separate from that. I am seeing something happen. Playing a horror game, I'm putting myself in it, and just due to the nature of how I immerse myself in things. If I am interacting actively with an environment that I am in through like a video game, through some type of medium like that, I'd become immersed in it. Same thing if I'm playing a tabletop RPG.
I get it. It's just weird to hear you talk about all these movies, these horror movies, and how you love the specific aspect about these horror movies, but playing games, you're like, I ain't going in there. I refuse.
I
get it.
I like being scared.
Go ahead, sorry.
No, I was just saying I like being scared.
What's there's that horror, they just finished up a series. What was the name of that horror film? It was like the couple, and they do like exorcisms or something, or they discover spooky stuff. Conjuring, yeah, okay.
And Lorraine Lawrence, I love those.
So I want to, now that it's finished, I kind of want to watch those, but it scared the crap out of me. Like the first one I started watching, I was like, buddy.
They are so good. Now, Ed and Lorraine Warren in real life were grifters who preyed on people's insecurities and uneducated, superstitious people to take their money and feed them lies. They were miserable, awful people. But
are they like that in the film?
Nope. They're painted as the heroes, and they have true powers, and they want to help people. And I love film Ed and Lorraine Warren, and they're amazing, and I want them to win every battle they're up against. They're the most beautiful couple in the world, because I can separate the real life people from the way they're portrayed in that art.
Yeah. What was that film? Yeah. The Birth of a Nation?
The Annabelle doll is missing at the moment.
Oh yeah, it is. Didn't they find it?
Missing. Did they find it? I hadn't heard about anything. I heard they lost it, and it lost it while they were in tour in Kentucky.
Oh wow! Thanks.
Somebody's got that in a trailer somewhere, and he's calling it Annabelle.
No, Paul, I love her. But yeah, I'd like to watch that series. The first one just really spooked me, and I don't feel like I would have personal convictions about that one if I can just muster up the courage. Something that actually really bothered me, and maybe we've talked about this before, but that one guy that directed Hereditary and Midsommar, dude, what the flip?
I didn't care for Hereditary.
They both messed me up good. Like I'm a grown man. I called Shelly and was like, "Turn on the porch light."
I thought Hereditary was good. Like it was an okay movie, but it was. I don't know. I mean, it felt like it was kind of silly in parts. I don't.
That sort of culty stuff freaks me out, dude.
I like the culty stuff too.
So just a heads up. Don't want to spread false information. It was never went missing.
Okay.
It was just a viral false information spread around on the internet.
Oh, to promote the new. So The Conjuring Last Rites is the new one that's coming out.
Yeah.
I think it's out. I love them all. I've watched the three. This is the fourth one. We watched The Nun. We watched Annabelle. All the Conjuring universe.
That was Brittany's first date. Was watching the last Conjuring movie.
Cool.
The last time. Sorry, go ahead.
No. Mine was weird. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say the last scary movie I watched in theaters was The Conjuring 3, and that was when I vowed to never watch another scary movie in theaters again, because there was a group of teenagers up in the back. It was us and then a group of teenagers, the only people in the theater, and they were talking the entire time, just talking and cackling. I'm like, I'm not doing that.
I was gonna say, we don't want to push like
Curse
false
you kids.
information.
Yeah, no.
We don't want to push false information, like, you know, everybody knows Tylenol is given.
Oh
my god! Oh,
we are not a political podcast.
but-
We're not a political podcast.
We're not a political podcast.
Sometimes I wish
But we
we
do.
were.
We like
not.
science. We like empirical evidence. We're not going to be political about it. So.
Apparently, they're doing another Evil Dead movie next year called Evil Dead Burn.
Those have been okay.
It just
Yeah, they're all right.
The new
I
one.
liked
the-
the last one
the
was
newest
good.
one.
The last one was good.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed it.
They got a little
I
bit of
see.
that gore for the sake of gore to them, but
Yeah,
the
that's fair.
Evil Dead did. So
Yeah.
Have you seen that? What's that movie with Lord of the Rings? What's that guy's name?
Peter Jackson.
Peter Jackson. His horror movie.
What was
What
it?
was it called? It's the bloodiest thing I've ever seen in my entire life. It is gore for the sake of gore. It is unreal.
Brain Dead?
Maybe.
Before
I
we
just
get
looked
too
up
off topic, I want to bring up one more movie that I'm excited about because
okay.
this one. Speaking of, if I can get Malcolm back over here, come here, Mal, over here, come here. You know, pick your head up, say hi. There he is. This movie's called Good Boy, and it is a horror movie from the perspective of the dog.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
yeah.
And the it's coming out on October 3rd, so this episode should be landing September 28th, hopefully, if we get it out on time. Maybe the 29th if you're listening to this right now. We're recording, it is the 25th. But Good Boy is a horror movie from the perspective of the dog. The dog in the movie, it plays himself. His name is Indy. He's a Nova Scotia duck tolling retriever, whatever the hell that is. It's coming out on October 3rd, so 5 days from the launch of this podcast, if you're listening to it the day it releases. October 3rd, 2025. It debuted at South by Southwest in March and had a ton of praise. It was independently produced by Ben Lomberg and Carrie Fisher under a production company called What's Wrong with Your Dog. It's being put out. It's being put out by IFC and Shudder, which to any horror aficionados out there, if you like horror movies and you do not have a Shudder subscription, not a sponsor, get a Shudder subscription. It's like $7 a month, and you have access to a bajillion horror movies and like original stuff that's coming out. Shudder is well worth it if you like scary movies, especially during October.
I bet they see a huge spike in October in their subscriptions.
Oh yeah, I guarantee it. But this
Or
one
check
just
out
looks
Shout
cool.
Factory.
So this is like this guy and his dog move into a haunted house, and it's from the view of the dog. Like it's shot from a low angle, and the dog's trying to protect him from the thing, and then like a bunch of like all the previews or the trailers at the end are showing like, you know, comments on Reddit about it saying, if the dog dies we riot, he's the goodest boy, all stuff. And I love stuff like that. Not that the dogs die. I hope the dog doesn't die. That will really hurt me. I doubt it will. But I love that stuff because just like we were talking about with the Carpenter's son, it's unique. This is something unique.
Yeah.
This is a unique way to tell a story. There was a horror movie called The Presence that I watched just recently, and it was a scary movie from the perspective. It was a haunted house movie from the perspective of the ghost.
Oh, that's cool.
Not like the others. Oh God, what was her name? Who was in the others? You remember? You know what I'm talking about? Where like
Nicole Kidman, maybe?
Nicole Kidman, yeah. And the others where it turns out there goes spoiler for a 25-year-old movie. But no, this
I've never
was
watched
an
the movie,
actual
and I knew
ghost.
that. So
Yeah.
And
But
now
this-
I never will.
But the
first Popeye, now this.
We're ruining everything.
Gosh, ruining everything.
First Popeye, now the others. No, wasn't Popeye. It was Shiver Me Timbers.
Shiver Me
First
Timbers.
Shiver Me Timbers. Now I'm going to put no, Travis, can you at the beginning of the episode just put a editor's note? Just say major spoilers for Shiver Me Timbers and the others.
And the others.
Just say that before the intro or something.
Right.
But yeah, I think it's neat. Now the presence wasn't like particularly amazing, but
yeah,
it was cool.
Yeah, I seen Good Boy popped up on social media. They were talking about it, and I was like, that one is an interesting take on it. I actually want to check that one out just myself.
I get that, dude. There's often times that like I will want to play a game simply because it's a unique premise or a unique art style or whatever, and I go, that's cool looking. You know, that's just something different. Give me something different. Dead Alive was the name of that movie, but it was also called Brain Dead.
Yeah.
So
as I say, the Wikipedia actually says released in the United. It's apparently a New Zealand zombie comedy splatter, and it was released in the United States as Dead Alive, but its original name was Brain Dead.
Absolutely bloodiest thing.
God,
I've
I
ever seen in my
remember
life.
that's the one with the chick like pulling her mouth apart, and there's the face in it. God, again, Sean's update video. Shout out to Carol and Sean and Lou. I remember seeing that as a kid. I think I watched it too.
I watched it as a kid too, and it was like just disgusting.
Yeah.
It's a great, like, I like the movie poster. Like, that's really good. Like the cover with the one with pulling her mouth open and the skull inside. That looks awesome.
Oh yeah.
But shoot, it is gross.
A young man's mother is bitten by a Sumatran rat monkey. She gets sick and dies, at which time she comes back to life, killing and eating dogs, nurses, friends, and neighbors.
Oh yeah, I've seen clips from this. I don't think I've actually seen the movie, but I've seen clips.
Yeah, there's a baby. There's like a weird like zombie baby. Yeah, it's just it's one of those ones that are like it's over the top, right? Like it's gory and weird, but it's just so ridiculous. Over the top. You know,
I remember the claymation. I think it was claymation, the rat or whatever. That's pretty interesting looking.
Yep.
You just mentioned, bloody for the sake of bloody. I thought about that. I guess Terrifier probably fits into that, right? Like I've not watched Terrifier, but
that's not
appealing to me.
No, that's gore porn. That's for edgelords that want to say, "Oh, look how cool it was when he sawed that woman down the middle," or what. I'm not.
Yeah, I
don't want to yuck anybody's yum, but I don't see the reason.
It's just not for me.
Calls it like it is, like
it's just I don't get it. I don't get how that can be a good movie.
I'm not Psycho Jason enough for those movies, so
I guess, yeah. I don't know. I mean, I got buddies that we watch horror movies that that I grew up with. People we know that. I mean, you know the type that will suggest to you the bloodiest, most grotesque thing, and like say it with a smile on their face, like it's this badge of honor that they have made it through this, and they will say it. Like, this is my favorite movie because it's so bloody. I'm like, okay, I get it, dude. You have punched a ton of Hot Topic gift cards. I get it. Like, I understand that you own bracelets with spikes on them. That's wonderful.
Yeah.
Great.
You must be really tough.
Your entire wardrobe is black. I get it.
Oh, yeah.
As we say, Aaron looks like one of the heads from the Bohemian Rhapsody.
I'm a floating head.
I want to point out.
Does your shirt say "I read"?
I think it does.
Yeah, it's I read rules, so you don't have to. But my shirt is actually gray. I want to point. I had to go to Wikipedia where it's brown.
I thought your shirt just said "I read." I was like, "You really trying to send a message to Josh?" I read, Josh.
I read. I promise.
Aaron can read. He just can't read under pressure.
I really can't. That's a fact. ADD will not allow me to. Thanks.
But yeah, I wanted to make sure we mentioned Good Boy because I think that's something everybody should check out. And it's gonna be really, really solid. Are you raising your hand? What are you?
My focus went weird.
I thought we were like high-fiving the camera.
Yeah,
everybody.
Yeah, Good Boy. Anybody got anything else?
Nope.
The temptation's always there to play through Resident Evil Part 1 on the PlayStation 1 again, but my goodness, I should probably give that game a rest. I love it, dude. Love it.
Have you played the new
Resident Evil comes out next year, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
What about the new Silent Hill?
I'm interested in it. It has really good reviews. Oh, what's his name? Just announced a new game. What? Okay,
Oh,
the
Kojima?
weirdest, most. There we go. I was like the weirdest, most prolific one in. Okay,
Yeah,
Kojima.
Kojima.
What was that game called, dude? The new one.
Resident Evil 9 comes out in February 27th next year.
OD.
OD.
Yeah,
Yes.
OD.
OD. New horror game. OD.
Yeah, looks pretty cool. I mean, I like his stuff. It's different, so
Yeah.
I'm into it. Yeah.
So what is
Oh.
OD?
Yeah, that's the girl was lighting the candles up in the trailer,
Mhm.
and like there's a voice that's going on and like a baby crying. We don't know. That's all we got. And
It's just,
the trailer looks sick.
just weird Kojima stuff. Kojima being Kojima.
Kojima being Kojima is about it.
Yeah, we'll have that in the show
mean,
notes.
The guy who made friends with Norman Reedus just so he can put him in a game holding baby. So
Yep. Norman Reedus and the Funky Fetus, dude. My favorite alternative title.
What? For Death Stranding?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Norman Reedus and the Funky Fetus.
That's,
It's like my favorite alternative title I've ever heard of. Yeah.
I think I watched Bubby play some of that, or Fruity.
Yeah,
Somebody was playing.
Weirdly enjoyable, dude.
I hear it's really good. If you can get past the first part, which is just the walking simulator part. But
I thought it was enjoyable. Like when I first played it, it's like I was walking down a mountain or whatever, and the music swells up out of nowhere, and I was like, it just clicked. I was like, I get it. It felt so nice.
it all become clear to me.
Yeah, I was just like, this is enjoyable. This is cool.
I understand Kojima's vision now.
Yeah, I mean, it might be like I'm the guy standing in the art museum going, sure, yeah, I get it. Campbell's soup can, got it. Warhol just makes so much sense now.
It's as clear as day now. I too am one of you.
When you stuck the price tag on it, I understood that it was art. There you go. I too am educated and sophisticated.
Oh dang, there's some gameplay.
Excuse me. Gameplay on it. All right, that's a good time to call it. I think we're done there. We talked about everything. Aaron's getting ready to tuck in for the night.
Lose my ability to speak.
He's about to get all kinds of rocky and horrible.
Oh gosh.
Oh.
Well, you have to admit, Brad, it wasn't all that bad.
Oh, that's fantastic.
I was looking at some of the screenshots from the new Resident Evil.
Oh yeah, dude.
The creature thing looks terrifying.
It's a big old thing. Yeah, I used to do a lot more on the YouTube channel. On Pixelbro, I used to do more horror stuff around October, but then it was like it didn't make any sense. Like when I looking back on it, I was like, all over the place with my content.
Mm-hmm.
But it was just like, an excuse to play horror games. But now I have to check out some stuff on the other channel. But I don't know.
All right, so guys,
I'm more interested in shows and like movies right now for that. I guess because I'm playing so many freaking games constantly for footage and stuff. I'm like, let's watch a movie. Jeez, a play. Go to a place so I can feel like a human being for a moment.
All right, so guys, if the people want to get in touch with you, where can they go? Aaron, where can they find you?
I'm in Discord and Facebook.
And you're selling shirts, right?
I am selling shirts. I have a long URL that I'm working on trying to get a website, so it'll be easier. But
we'll have we'll have links to Aaron's shirts. There's no Heels Have Nerds merch there.
Yet. No, not yet.
Not yet.
But there's no Heels Have Nerds merch there, but that is Aaron's shirt. He makes some great shirts. If you want to support Aaron, go there. That doesn't support the show directly, but it supports Aaron.
Hey, is the shirt you're wearing one of yours?
Become so I can get a body and not be a floating head.
Yeah. Is the shirt you're wearing one of yours that you made or no?
No.
They're not that clever, but they're good.
No, the only one I have in mind is the Swamp Goblin energy.
Yeah. So. We'll have a link to that in the show notes. You guys can check out Aaron's online store for that. And then Lee, where can the people find you? And what do you want to plug? What all kinds of things do you have to plug?
Gosh,
nothing,
dude.
right?
Not a single thing.
Nothing.
All right, here we go.
All right.
Let me pull out. It's like the scroll.
And now's the time to get in on this, guys, because Lee is soaring up there. He's got that Hills Have Nerds bump now, and he's taking off.
Dude, a kid. Okay, I want to tell you this. I was so encouraged, but I got a feeling this kid had no idea who I was. But a kid wanted to take a picture with me yesterday at the gaming co. So he was just like, "Can I take a picture with you?" I was like, "Yeah, dude." Maybe he just saw me recording Nathan and stuff and thought maybe this guy's doing something or whatever.
Have you already become Tony Hawk? Is that what it is?
I was like, why would this kid be watching me? I don't know. I wouldn't think so. But he was like, "Can I take a picture?" I was like, "Yeah, buddy." So
did he know you from Pixel Bro Lee, or he
didn't say? He just wanted to take. He might be like, "This guy touched me" or something.
Maybe just thought you were very
Can I take a picture to blackmail you later?
No, because I started putting my arm around him and I was like, "Oh, no.
I better not touch this random kid."
I mean, it was odd. It was odd. I was like, "You're not my demographic. My demographic is 35 to 50-year-old men, dude." Like,
Lee's gonna be walking and see that kid just being like, "It was him."
See, there's the picture he made me take.
He's like, "Can I get a picture with you, Dad?" What?
What?
Anyway, where can people find you on the internet besides on a registry they can search you?
If you see a picture of me standing next to a little kid, I don't know. I don't even know where to go. He asked me to take the picture, but
Lee does kind of look like the Night Stalker.
Dude, I look like if you lay out everything about me, all the details, I am a serial killer. It's insane. It really is. Like, I'm the portrait of a serial killer.
Is this a confession?
No, not yet.
Okay.
I told Shelly, though, I was like, "Shelly, if the cops show up, distance yourself." Like, immediately. It's somebody's comedy bit. But I was like, don't be like, "I had no idea." Just immediately distance yourself, distance the kids, whatever.
Time to start swatting Lee's streams.
Yeah, it's like Trinity Killer or whatever in Dexter or something. Man. Like,
Shelly, they're taking me away. Don't turn on my computer. Just throw it in the creek.
Just turn on those giant magnets I've had in there for years.
Activate the kill switch.
All right. Anyway, Lee, where can people find you on the internet?
Don't dig up the concrete under the house. So I do YouTube at Pixel Bro Lee on YouTube, and then Spooky Bro Lee on YouTube. Pixel Bro Lee is about retro RPGs in particular, and Spooky Bro Lee is about supposed to be just normal horror games, but it turns out it's going to be retro horror games as well because I'm old and I like old games. So, I don't know how you feel about it, Josh, but I got a Patreon now. If you care to drop a link for that.
Yeah. We'll drop your Patreon.
But I have a Patreon for that sort of stuff. Probably want to check out the content before you put any kind of money into anything, right?
Nonsense.
Just throw money. But I have a Patreon now. God, what else? TikTok. I have a TikTok, but it's...
If you search Pixel really Bro Lee on social media, you will find Pixel Bro.
You'll find stuff. You'll find something.
Yep.
Or a pixelated picture of Broly from Dragon Ball Z. One of the two.
That's true. Like, you might find Broly. Like, that happens pretty often, too. I appreciate you. Anybody that's interested in dropping by, drop by and say hi. I stream and all that stuff.
Yeah, awesome content. If you like Pixel Bro Lee here, if you like Lee here, you'll love him when it's just him. As far as the nerds, let us know what you think. What are you excited about this spooky month? What gets you? What shivers your timbers? What gets you Jimmy's Russell? What are you excited about? We want to know. Okay, it doesn't have to just be a horror movie. What, you got any TTRPG supplements coming out? There's a new Chaosium's putting out all kinds of new stuff set in 1980s Japan for the King in Yellow that I'm excited about that's coming out. We didn't get a chance to talk about it, but I'm super excited about it. That's coming out. All kinds of great Call of Cthulhu, horror gaming, all that stuff's coming down the line. We want to know what you're excited about. Drop us a line at heelshavenerds@gmail.com. That's heelshavenerds@gmail.com. There is no the. Come on our Facebook. We talk there about all kinds of stuff. Come join the discussion there. Come inside our Discord. We're chatting there about games, dropping memes, talking about episodes, new episode ideas, stuff like that. Come join the discussion for the nerds. And also, if you want to support the nerds, if you want to help us out, the best thing you can do is like, share, comment, subscribe, tell somebody about us. That's the strongest ally we have in the fight to let more people know about the Hills Have Nerds. But If you feel so monetarily inclined, come over to our coffee, and where you can donate, you can you can subscribe to membership tiers. You can get all kinds of great bonuses, like shout outs in the show. We have some coffee members we want to shout out right now: Nick, Rosa, and Brittany Johnston. Thank you guys so much for donating to the Hills Have Nerds. You guys help make the show great. Keep us on. Give us a reason to stay on schedule. Sorry, there was no.
Nick is a patron saint, dude.
Yeah.
Give us a reason to whip Travis and to edit faster.
Yeah. But if you're able to, drop us a line there. Subscribe, follow us there. You get access to all kinds of perks by subscribing and donating membership tiers. And we thank you guys so tremendously for helping us out there. That all being said, that's it for us right now. We are heading headlong into the horrors of October, and we will see you again in a couple weeks with a brand new spooky episode. Don't want to spoil what it is, but I think you guys are going to love it.
No, Aaron, don't go. Don't go.
Fading into the dark. If you follow us on social media, keep an eye out on the social media over the next couple weeks. We're going to have something for you guys we want some audience participation in. All right, other than that, we done? Everybody good?
I can't come back further. So
and Aaron's come back. Sweet dreams. Don't let the bed bugs bite. Keep it creepy. See you guys.
See ya.
1,
2,
3,
4.